Hey guys, coming at you with another spinner unboxing. I got this in the mail just yesterday evening as a matter of fact, from an eBay seller. And I always contact the eBay sellers, and well, basically I contact all the sellers of their spinners and make sure it's okay with them that I review their products before I actually review it. And I tell them I'm going to do an honest review and let the chips fall where they may, as it were. And so the seller's name is Piston Head, and it turns out it's his son that actually makes these spinners. He's a 10-year-old boy. I believe he has a form of autism. I'm not sure exactly what it is. We didn't really discuss that. But his passion is making spinners, and his second passion is donating spinners to his local autism awareness groups. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing here. I've already cut it open because I'm tired of almost killing myself using the box cutter. So you see I got my little autism awareness support background going on here. And we will see what he sent me. Let's see, let me get it out here. It is a pink spinner. I was looking for different colors of spinners the other day, and I ran across his eBay auction, and I saw he had pink and 11 other colors in his auction. He makes a lot of them. So he did send me, looks like he sent me some extra caps here. From what I understand, he puts a lot of effort and time into making sure his caps are perfect as they can be. They fit tight, and they are very, very precise. So you know, zoom in here. He makes them in all different colors. He makes them that will change color depending on your body heat. I just don't know what else to say about his spinner. His caps, they are very nice. I'm surprised that I got some spares. I don't know if he sends spares in every order. I didn't ask for them, but they came anyway. I know people lose their spinner caps all the time. What I do like about them, first thing I noticed was the little standoff, or the little shaft. I mean, usually I don't see a shaft on a plastic cap. So you can see that, if it will stay focused in for me. It's kind of hard to focus on such a small object, but you can see it's got a little extended shaft, so that's going to make sure that the caps do not rub against the bearing cage and slow the bearing down, so you get your maximum amount of spin time with these. So I can get those out of the way. Yeah, and so this is my pink spinner. Let's see, it's got blue caps on it, and if you get a little bit of an angle on it, you can see the shine. The frame is very shiny. I like the feel of it. It's very nice and smooth. I've had some samples from China that I ordered off of AliExpress, which is the retail side of Alibaba, and they weren't nearly as nice as this. I had the bearings fall out. I've had the frames crack. Just a whole lot of problems with 3D printed spinners till this one right here. This feels very nice. These bearings are not coming out. I would not try to take them out if I were you. Let's see, let me pull the cap off here. I like these blue caps. It kind of highlights the pink, makes it stand out. And I can already tell the caps are very, very well made. Oh man, it does not want to let go. So he does put a lot of time and effort into his caps. See, oh yeah, there it goes. I'm working it back and forth just a little bit, rocking it. It did come out. Okay, there you go. And you see it did come with stainless steel bearings. I'm sure if you send him a message on eBay that he would probably upgrade you to ceramic bearings if he has them. I'm not sure if he does or not. I don't recall seeing that option in his auction, but you never know. I'm sure he's always trying to produce a better product. From what his dad told me in the email I received, he puts a lot of time and effort into making sure that these are the very best bang for your buck spinner you can possibly get. I think I paid $11 and some change for this one, and I think so far it's been worth every penny. I mean, this is easily what I would consider a $15, $16, maybe even a $20 spinner. I do like the black shields on here. I don't know if he offers a choice in shields, but he might. Let's see, let me do a little spin test on it so you can hear the sound level. And like I said, these caps are amazing for 3D printed caps. I mean, they are very, very precise. They have a little standoff so that the hub will not, the cage will not rub against the caps and slow it down and decrease your spin time. It is almost whisper quiet. It's got a little bit of sound to it, but you probably cannot hear it. But I can hear it just a tiny bit. I mean, someone a foot away is not going to hear this. So you can have this under a table. You can have it just standing in line, spinning it behind somebody, if you're in line for the movies or popcorn or something, no one's going to notice this. They might notice the spinning, but they won't hear it, so it won't annoy anybody. If you like tactile feedback, this has a little bit of tactile feedback, and you can feel a little bit of clicking. One thing I do notice, first off here, when I'm going back and forth like this one does not wobble. So that's a big thing. If you have some of the spinners, their bearings will wobble back and forth, and that'll actually decrease your spin time. I'm not very good at flicking it back and forth with my finger like some people are, so I use this hand to do the spin test. So yeah, this is very, very nice. I like the finished edges. There's no roughness on here. On some of my first 3D printed spinners, if you go back and watch my old videos, you'll see along the center line here where they 3D printed it, there was a actual raised ridge that kind of felt like almost like a saw cut feeling. I didn't like that. This is very refined, finished. Oh, and one of the amazing things was, I mean, literally minutes after I placed my order, I had received an email saying that this was already marked for shipment. So he's like a one-man firehouse there. He's ready in a minute's notice. From what I understand, he keeps everything ready and in place so that he can get these shipped out as quick as possible. As soon as he gets a notification that the spinner has been purchased through eBay, he gets the label printed out and gets everything ready to go for the next day. So I think I got this one in 3 or 4 days from the post office. Even though it was not scheduled to arrive for another 4 days, it came very quickly. So let's see. I can tell he puts a lot of pride into his work. From what I understand from his dad, he reinvests about 99% of his profits right back into the product. So he's trying to give you the most he possibly can. And then he also donates quite a few of these to his local autism awareness groups. He has a new pink filament coming that he's starting to use. His dad says it looks like candy wrapped around the filament spool. And he says it's actually a little bit more fluorescent than the Hatchbox brand of filament he's been using. So, I mean, I'm amazed. For a 10-year-old, he has 3 3D printers hooked up to, I believe, a Raspberry Pi board that he has programmed to monitor and make the printouts, the printed spinners. He does not like the spotlight a whole lot. I don't blame him. That's why I'm behind the camera and not in front of it. So yeah, his eBay seller name is Pistonhead. That's his dad's account, because being a 10-year-old, he can't have his own eBay account. So I think for the money you're spending on these, for the $11 and change, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And he's continually trying to improve these. Oh, and I forgot to point out, this thing is a tabletop spinner. So I've had a couple of them that were not tabletop spinners. So this one is a tabletop spinner. And yeah, it's a very nice spinner. I like it a lot. And I hope you check out his eBay auction. I will put the link in the description box somewhere so that you can check him out. And look for the eBay auction that has about 13 different colored spinners in a big circle on the auction listing. I'll talk to you later.